Happy New Year, YouTube. So, I don't know if you can tell from what's going on behind me, but I am not working on a Honda, unfortunately. It's actually January 2nd here in New Hampshire. And during the holiday New Year, it snowed a ton. Very heavy, very hard to plow snow, lots of broken plow stuff. So what I have behind me is the leftover of the frantic panic. I didn't get to video any of the real broken stuff because it just gets too chaotic. I did get a little bit of work done on the Honda, and I'll talk about that later on the EP3. And that thing's almost ready to go. However, I figured I'd film what I'm doing now because it's hard. And if it comes out good, I'll probably post it. If it doesn't, you'll never see this. Anyways, on to the project. So what we've got here is a Fisher V-plow setup that has sheared off the front portion of the push. I wish I started filming this before I disassembled what I've got disassembled. It wasn't very hard. There's a series of pins like that and car pins that you just slide out, and there's all kinds of hydraulic lines in the way, but other than that, it just sort of falls apart. It's super heavy, so I got the engine crane over here supporting the, I'm not sure what to call this, the uprights. I'm not a plow guy. I have to be a plow guy to some level because of this kind of nonsense problems, but I'm just a mechanic trying to pretend to be a fabricator today. So, our idea is, my idea, all right, so I've got the broken piece. That pin is bent, so I'm waiting for another pin as well. I've got the broken pieces over here on my, this is actually the drive-on lift, but I lift it up to, you know, halfway as a little workbench for myself. And got both the broken pieces removed. So what happened is, so that long pin goes through these two eyelets, and the wings hang off of this guy. So that big square beam there is the main push support. It takes the load of the snow. And as you can see, it broke off clean, almost perfectly clean. Now obviously I've ground it in preparation to weld. And I've got them sort of set here in place to see how far this arm bent. As you can see, that line's up there, and we're miles away over here. So the intention is we're gonna sleeve, get a piece of square stock and drive it in here, and you know, a piece of foot long or so. Okay, there's a piece of steel that I need. So far, the only real problem with the piece of steel is when I go to slide it in, it's a little too square. You can see that. So like the corners on the steel are rounded, but they're kind of squared off to where they're rounded. The corners in here are perfectly rounded. So I'm gonna have to take the grinder. I'm gonna have to go the length of every corner on this piece of steel to make it less square, if that makes any sense. So yeah, I'm gonna go back to doing some grinding. So far, that's what this day's been full of. 3 minutes of video. This is actually something like 3 hours of grinding. So, back at it. Okay guys, that's that chunk of steel. I did not cut it down, so it is sleeved in. I'll live on up to here right now, and it's, I kind of feel it about halfway down through here. I'm trying to close the gap completely. I've beveled this edge here as well as this edge here, so that way once this is tight together, it can be welded. All three pieces can become one. Then I'll worry about these side braces that are still miles away on this side and really only inches away on this side. I just sort of leaned up here and I was just using a small hammer. Figured I'd grab the camera while I grab the big hammer, because that last 3 or 4 inches just doesn't want to go. So grab the old BFH and drive it home. Okay, and here's where we're at. I'm sorry. I straightened out that, and my suspicions are this is obviously going to be a lot weaker. So I'm probably going to put some angle iron over that to brace it. And the chains pick up in the middle of these braces to pick the plow up and down. So next week link will be that to break. I toyed with the idea, of cutting this whole angle iron piece out and remaking it, but we had more snow, more snow in the real near future, and I gotta get this plow back on the truck. So straighten out this arm. I had a couple of tacks here with the MIG welder I still have set up. Now I know what you're thinking, that's not the welder I'm using. This is the welder that's going to be used, and I'm not even going to be the one that's going to do it. My girlfriend's a certified welder, so once I get this all tacked in place, do my part of the job, the fab part, I'll call her. She'll come down and make this permanent. With she told me to get 2 different kinds of rods: the 6011, which is the universal do everything with rod. I call it the farmer rod. And this 7018, this stuff's real fancy. You're supposed to keep it in some kind of cabinet, dehumidifier cabinet or oven cabinet when you're not using it. Buy a small amount. We use what we use, we throw away the rest, or use it up and go get more. So you can see in there, that's the sleeve, and I've got it almost out to the very edge here. So this entire length from basically here all the way to up here is sleeved now, with a real thick piece of square. So yeah, with any luck, this will be up and going by tomorrow morning. Then we're just gonna put all that back together and get it back on the truck. So probably a full 8-hour process, start to finish. Anyhow. All right, YouTube, it's now morning. Painted the plow frame last night, let it set up, and I just got done reassembling it. So let's go check it out. So here it is, guys. All back and reassembled. The engine crane was vital in this process. I still have to change this spring here. So I got the wrenches sitting on there. But I'm waiting for the parts store. Figured I'd pull out the camera, do a quick video, and show you. Walk around. It's all reassembled. Now this isn't the first time I've had to fix this plow. This plow's been around 6 or 7 years, and the cutting edge broke off of the eyelets one year. I had to weld on new eyelets. I actually did the welding on that. It was before Ashley went to school for welding, and now that she knows how to weld that good, I no longer have to weld. Or I still weld, just, you know, nothing serious. It's just all the good serious stuff. I do the welding of the exhausts and things, you know. But yeah, it's good to have an in-house welder. And rumor has it there's snow in the next couple of days, so we'll get to find out just how well this works. But I believe sleeving that way, all the way in there deep, that's the answer. Anyways, have a good day.